Pinot Noir is a notoriously difficult grape. It's known as the heartbreak grape, difficult to say, easy to drink. And it's really the most transparent of grapes. If you plant it in the wrong area, if you have the wrong climatic conditions, or if you make any mistakes along the way, it is the varietal that shows you up. It's a very difficult grape. So choosing the location to plant Pinot is really dictated by nature. And you're very limited in South Africa where you can grow this grape because it doesn't like heat, and we're in a hot climate. So we specifically, and after trialing throughout the country in places where we imagine it might work and making lots of ridiculous and very costly mistakes, we have settled on Elgin as the area that we think has the greatest potential. It's not the most famous area for Pinot yet, but we believe that it has the greatest potential. It's up in the mountains. It's much, much cooler than Stellenbosch. We pick about 3 weeks later, the same varietal, so that gives you an idea. Even though it's 35, 40 minutes drive only, that's 3 weeks picking time difference. And it's a grape which prefers cooler growing conditions, less direct sunlight, etc. So quite apart from the geology, the soil, it needs a very different dynamic. And that brings me to the whole notion of making wines and planting vines where nature wants them to be grown as opposed to where it suits us as landowners or whatever. And that's been our entire pursuit. So we focus entirely on Pinot Noir and Elgin. We don't try and make a whole range of wines from Elgin. We believe that Elgin's greatest potential is Pinot Noir, and we focus on that. And also the greatest difference versus other regions. Pinot Noir doesn't have to be like Rosé. It doesn't have to be light and dainty, although I love light and dainty Pinot Noirs as well. But Pinot Noir can actually be structured and can age. And we believe that, as in the Côte de Nuit versus Côte de Beaune debate in Burgundy, where the Côte de Beaune wines are generally lighter, the Côte de Nuit wines are generally more structured, we believe that Elgin is the Côte de Nuit, potentially, of South Africa. And that is the type of Pinot Noir we want to make from this region. So wines that are structured, have ageability, but great balance and poise, and just very beautiful. Pinot should be pretty. It should always be pretty. It doesn't matter if it's muscular or if it's not. It should be pretty. And as such, it is actually also a very versatile grape, particularly depending on the temperature you serve it at. But in hot climate parts of Africa and Indian Ocean, serving it not cold like a white wine, but nicely chilled, A, you'll sell a lot more of it, and B, it does what wine is supposed to do, is it refreshes. Wine is a beverage. It's not a god, and the medals and points and what have you are irrelevant. Its function is to refresh, and Pinot Noir is one of the most refreshing varieties, and that's why we love it. Drink so much of it.
Amazing.